a passenger shouted at the flight attendant. But when the captain stepped out of the cockpit, what he said left the entire plane in silence. The cabin buzzed with quiet chatter as the plane cruised smoothly at 30,000 feet. Flight attendants moved up and down the aisle with practiced smiles, serving drinks and checking on passengers. Among them was Mira, a young attendant in her first year on the job. She loved helping people, but that day, she faced a passenger who tested her patience. In seat 14C sat a businessman, arms crossed, tapping his foot angrily. When Mira approached with a polite smile, he barked, "Finally! Took you long enough. Do you people even know how to work?" Mira apologized softly. "I'm sorry for the delay, sir. What can I get you?" But instead of answering, he raised his voice louder so others could hear. "Sorry? That's all you can say? You're nothing but a waitress in the sky." The cabin went silent. Passengers turned their heads. Mira's throat tightened, but she stayed calm. "I'll get your drink right away, sir," she whispered, fighting back tears. She walked toward the galley, her hands trembling. She had trained for months. Safety drills, medical emergencies, fire protocols. Yet here she was, reduced to insults. And then the cockpit door opened. The captain stepped out in his crisp uniform, his presence commanding instant respect. His voice was calm but firm. "Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I usually stay in the cockpit, but I heard something that must be addressed." He walked straight to 14C. The businessman shifted uncomfortably. "Sir," the captain began, "the woman you just insulted is not just a waitress. She is trained to handle fires, medical crises, even evacuations. She is responsible for your life and every life on this plane." The passenger's smirk faded. The captain's tone grew stronger. "If you cannot respect the very people ensuring your safety at 30,000 feet, perhaps you don't deserve to fly." A ripple of gasps and murmurs spread through the cabin. The businessman's face turned red, his arrogance vanishing. The captain then looked at the passengers. "Ladies and gentlemen, let us remember, respect is not optional. It's the simplest form of humanity." For a moment there was silence. Then, one by one, passengers began to clap. The applause grew louder, echoing through the cabin. Mira stood frozen, her eyes wide with shock and gratitude. Tears shimmered as she smiled faintly. For the first time that day, she felt truly valued. The businessman lowered his head, unable to meet anyone's eyes. He quietly muttered, I'm sorry." And just like that, the flight continued, not in silence, but with a newfound respect. Respect costs nothing, but it can change everything. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe.